this ASMR video. So today I'm going to do something different. I'm going to show you a little tutorial about how I play Forge of Empires. You may know Forge of Empires, if not it's a very fantastic game. I love it very much. I got pretty much addicted to it. And so if you want to play with me, I'm going to leave you my link in the description below so you can have a look and start play with me. I would be very happy if you join me in this game. So let's see here. What I'm doing now is I'm collecting the resources from my different buildings. And there are buildings that are production buildings, there are resources buildings, there are all kinds of buildings, special buildings, and you need to buy extensions or space enough to put in your buildings. So here we see we are now making new productions in our production buildings. I love Forge of Empire because it has such a beautiful graphics, and it takes a lot of puzzling sometimes to find a place to put your buildings. But then in the end, that's the fun. And so as you can see, my city already has plenty of all kinds of buildings. In the very beginning you start out with a small residence building and your city hall, and you just have a very small space just to start with a few residence buildings. Those residence buildings collect coins, and with those coins you can then free up technologies that discover more buildings. So here in the middle you see the city hall. Okay, magnum opus loa, those are different production buildings which give you coins or resources. Here in the middle we see that beautiful building there next to the Colosseum, and in between the Tower of Babel. That's the city hall, and we will now see how, going through the different ages, the city hall is changing in how it looks like. I wanted to record this video because of how beautiful this city hall looks. I'm here in the Arctic future, and we went here to the tree that discovers frees up new technologies. So as you can see, now I have completed all technologies from the Arctic future, and in order to level up to the next era, the Oceanic future, I have to complete the first technology in this new era. So for this I need resources. I just was missing a few resources, so I'm using diamonds to level up here. Diamonds you can buy, or you can also sometimes win them in different contests. So here I'm leveling up. See, new era. It's all in Dutch because, since I'm living in Belgium, so I started this Forge of Empires server in the .nl server, so it's all in Dutch. So here now we are going out of the screen, and we will see that our city hall, the Stadhuis, the main building, stad guys we say in Belgium. Also here I'm using forge points. You need to have the forge points. You can buy them also with coins or with diamonds, or you also throughout the game you will gain them by doing different tasks. So as you can see, I'm completing here already, giving a few points to the next technologies. And these technologies here show the different resource buildings that usually come at the beginning of a new era. Each era has its own special resource buildings. So and they become more and more fascinating the more you enter into the future. See, here now we get our new city hall, which looks very, very, very beautiful. It's like oceanic, it's in the middle of the water. And it's a very futuristic building, so that's why I wanted to show this in this video recording I made of my screen. And the top you also have a tavern where your friends, of course you can invite friends, you can make friends in the game. Your friends can come to your tavern, drink something, and you also earn the coins on that. Here the antiquaire, you can sell buildings that you don't need anymore, or you can also get good deals on special upgrades or new buildings. And there on top to the right we have our colony. So here we have our colony. So the colony is like a little game just in itself. It starts also with your main building on top. Here it's a beautiful palace, and the Mughal kingdom is the ancient kingdom from Asia, India, and the neighboring countries, Thailand. This Mughal kingdom was a huge kingdom. So you start with your main building, and then the program asks you to start building some residence buildings. My tip is start to build as many residence buildings as you can, as much as you have place. Gradually you will need the coins to free up more technologies or other buildings, like here the Chatri, which is a cultural building that earns more coins. In the very beginning I only had a Bhavan, this little building on the side of the main building in the bottom. So it was full with these small little Bhavan buildings, residence buildings, and I was putting them everywhere I could, because I know that I've played this colony before. And the tip is start to build as many residence buildings as possible, so that you can earn the coins. Then later on you can build the diplomacy buildings, which are also necessary to free up the other levels. So we are back to the main city. So as I said, on top next to this little ship there is where you have to click to go to your colony. Here in the bottom I have also my list of friends, most of the friends I made in the game. You can have a maximum up to 140 friends, and you can visit their taverns and earn more coins from their visits to your tavern. Here are the great buildings. Shalana is my username. So if you ever live in Belgium or Holland, you play on a Dutchy server, come and visit me.